Welcome to today's session. Here, a quarter cycle, the red line, the arc by the red line is represents the quarter cycle or 1/4 of a circle. And we have to determine the radius of the circle. And let's consider the O is the center of the quarter cycle or the center of the circle. Anyways, now what we have to do? We have to determine the radius of a circle. So what is the radius of this circle? From the center to point C, this is a radius, of course. Same as O to B, also the radius, and O to A is a radius. Anywhere at point within the red line is the circle radius, right? Now, what is our target? Our target is to determine the radius. It means the radius is OA. Of course, all the radiuses within a circle is equal. So, OB is equals to OC. Let's say this is the radius of the circle. We have to determine the value of R. And there are more information given within the question, that is the point, the line CD or DC is equals to 5 unit, and AC, that is this AC, 4 square root of 13 unit is given. Now, the triangle OCD, OC is the hypotenuse, and OD perpendicular, and DC is the base of the triangle. Indeed, by the Pythagorean theorem, we could write down OC square is equals to DC or CD square plus OD square. What is our target? If we determine the value of OB, indeed, if we determine the value of OD, then we can determine VD. In that case, we can define or determine the value of OB. Anyways, let's try to determine the value of OD. So OD is equals to, we could write down OC square minus DC square, square root. So the value of OC, R square, and DC is 5 square. So we could write down 25 square root, right? So this is the value of OD we determine. Now ODCE. So ODC and a point somewhere E, let's say this is the point E, right? So this quadrilateral ODCE, where OE is equals to DC is equals to 5, and CE, where is CE? This CE is equals to O of D, which is actually the length we just right now determined, that is actually R minus 25 square root, and length EA, it means up to this length, that is actually R minus 5. Now we could say AC from the triangle CEA. Where is CEA? So CEA is this region. So within this region, what we have got? We have got the value of CE and EA. Indeed, by the way, we have got CA as well, which is 5 square root of 13. Anyways, so we could write down AC or CA, which is actually the hypotenuse of the triangle, and of course this triangle is a right angle triangle. Indeed, this E is 90 degree. Of course, indeed, AC is hypotenuse of the right angle triangle, is equals to, we could write down CE square plus EA or AE square. And the value of AC is 4 square root of 13 whole square, and CE, which is actually R square minus 25 square root, this is the value. And if we do the square, so square and square root will be cancel out each other, and plus EA. EA is equals to 5 R minus 5, right? And it will be whole square root. Now here will be R square minus 25 plus R minus 5 whole square root, and here we could write down 16 times 13. After solving the equation, we could write down R square minus 5R minus 104 is equals to 0. This is a quadrilateral equation. By solving the quadratic equation by using factorization or middle term whatsoever, we have the value R minus 13 and R plus 8 is equals to 0. Either R minus 13 is equals to 0, or R plus 8 is equals to 0, and R is not equals to minus 8, because the lengths never have the negative value. So this value is not accepted. So the value of R is equals to 13. So this value is actually the answer for the radius of the quarter circle. So the value of R is equals to, we found 13. So this is the accepted value, and this is our final answer. Indeed, I have a homework for student whoever watching my video. Let's determine the region here, the yellow color region. Let's determine the area of this much. Please comment, and any question regarding this one, I will come back to you by solving this region or this one as well. So we could define, or we could make a comment after this solution that my very first question, I mean homework, you can say, the region, this region, the first one I drawn, afterward this region BD or DBC and this one. So let's take this one as a first homework of this region, and second one will be this region. Please make me a comment, which is actually inspiring me to make more video and come back to you soon. Thank you. Have a good day. Take care.